Oh, shoot. Damn it. Welcome back to my expanded divine panel of the Infinite Eight. Divinely intervene as needed for my highest good, aka the highest good. I totally forgot. Okay. Yeah. I totally forgot. Okay. Anyway, I forgot to change the chat feature, but I'm not responding to any chats. If you would like to if you have any questions, drop a message on my description or like the comment box. You know, where it usually is after the live is done, or DM me, message me, you know, that kind of thing. But I'm not doing chats today. All right, so welcome back to my expanded divine panel of the Infinite Eight to divinely intervene as needed for my highest good, aka the highest good. All right, so this is Gifts Unlocked for To the Inner Wild. Season 1, episode 20. Judgment's Mojo and Karma's Bag. Oh, I have a little owie there. Okay. Anyway, here we go. Let's see how this goes. I did some cleaning today, and that was wonderful. A few unexpected, I mean, like, just changes a lot of the perspectives, and it just made a huge difference, impact. So I'm glad about that. Yeah, definitely. So improvements, indeed. All right. So I am using the Light Sears Tarot, and then I'm gonna cover it with the Transparent Tarot, second edition. Okay. All right. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so these are the energy cards, and it is the Page of Pentacles on the left side. Thanks. Inverted. And then on the right side is Five of Cups in reversal. Okay, so that's a goodbye. This is I just let me see here. So Page of Pentacles in reverse. I'm a little confused by that because it's that's on the recipient side. What does this mean? I'll take what I can get out of Judgment Day and Karma for sure. I feel like I can own up to it. Like for real, for real. If it's straight up from the Most High, if it's from Spirit, my expanded divine panel of the Infinite Eight, derivatives of the Most High, then I'm good. I will take what I can get out of Judgment and Karma. I'm good with what I've done or haven't done. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. On the other side of things, on the doing side, is Five of Cups in reverse. So this is kind of a brief, you know, energetic handshake of a goodbye, and that's it. You know, and moving forward. So, with some things that, like, I am a, I don't know if I would say, how do I say it? I keep like almost everything to resource, to breathe life back and life and purpose back into things. And after so long, you've got to learn the lesson in letting go, without having to do a pros and cons list every single time. And that's what I'm realizing right here and now, because I don't want everything to turn into like the 20-year relationship that I had with this person or with that person. Um, you know, so I I just check the energy, and it's becoming more blunt than usual. Mhm. What is this? Okay. What the fuck is this? Ugh. I forget how to do this. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm not doing chats today. I will kick out people as needed, but infants are cute. That's just yuck. So anyway, yeah, just graceful goodbyes. I don't need to let anybody take me down, even if it's like an attempt at a tackle. It's fucking crazy. Okay. That's a chariot card. Looking at things. So that's a segue. Okay. Moving forward. With both things in mind, I will take what I can get out of karma. Karma's mojo and I'm sorry, Judgment's mojo and karma's bag. Okay. So that's a segue. All right. All right. Now, for the header cards. Boop. 3, 2, 1. Cheese. What is that? Oh, awesome. It's the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Wands in reverse on the left side. Okay. Let me just put that there. 10 of Cups. I've never overlaid these cards against each other, but this is wonderful to see. The 10 of Cups is right over here, and it centers from like the center of centers into the shield or the pentacle energy. So I'm doing right for myself. I am fulfilled with or I am due to be absolutely fulfilled right now. I think it's the 9 of Cups. I'm doing fairly well with what I've got. I'm feeling a lot better about my progress today than I did the past 2 days. Just feeling more at ease, I would say. Less anxious, if any anxiety at all. And hold on. Yeah. So that's wonderful. On the right side, the Queen of Wands in reversal. Internal, external energy. This is both internal and just energy, period. So that said, others can learn from this too. This is just an objective energy, and people are going to think whatever they're going to think of you. Straight up, when you look at the Queen of Wands in reversal, that card is supposed to mean you a hoe. You, what do you call it? What is it? hood rat type of energy. But I don't get that here, especially with the graceful goodbyes, and the overlay is directly on this energy. You see, it's like people are gonna think whatever they're gonna think. A lot of people are gonna be like a little bit of a sourpuss, you know, in its friendly um terminology, but like, you know, people are gonna feel some way about it, especially if you're the one that formalized the breakups, right? They're gonna make up any kind of story, not just for themselves, but to further cement that, alibis for everybody else, like on how it really went down. um and so you know, um a page of swords is always going to be a page of swords if they utilize that with specific intent. Like there's a difference between you're a page of swords with a specific like goal to undermine someone versus like when you're just fucking bored, you know? There's two different sides to that coin. um and so you get to really see a person's character when they utilize it as weaponry rather than like maybe they just were not exposed to the right crowd, the right upbringing, or you know, their interests were not as facilitated or, you know, paid attention to, so they engage in like, you know, just whatever whatever's like casually around them. So there's differences in that, but you really get to see someone's character when they use shit like that for weaponry. And so they're going to think whatever they're going to think about me. And right here, there's like a portal of like saying goodbye. That helps root me. That helps, like, you know, down the hatch. Yeah, oh my gosh, my stomach. The only thing about today, though, was, yeah, when I say today, I'm like talking about the past 12 hours. My stomach has been feeling very like bloated again, very, but like it's not like one of those time of the month things. This is like actively right now in the past like few hours especially. I've been feeling like the workings of like people trying to like get at me here. Actually, it's been the past 24 hours because I remember that before I went to bed yesterday. Yeah, I was trying to burp up like all the stuff, and it was a lot. I worked out quite a bit, and even still there was a lot more when I would do certain stretches, and um I did not eat food that would express that kind of stuff. So I know that there are people trying to do like energetic bullshit on me. And so um yeah, so I know that that's happening. um this was originally going to be labeled as you know, progress report time. um and things are going to be modified a bit moving forward. So whatever you see in the description of this um reading is what I'm going to have written moving forward. um yeah, I just felt it was almost like automatic writing. They told me exactly what to write up, and that is solely for me. Um, all right, so those are my header cards, clarifying the energy cards. So I'm doing pretty well for myself. It's more than nonchalance. It's more than feeling unbothered. It's feeling, it's knowing I'm valuable enough to um within this stance. Yeah. All right. Okay. So Gifts Unlocked for To the Inner Wilds, Season 1, Episode 20. Judgment's Mojo and Karma's Back. What do you want me to convey? My expanded divine panel of the Infinite Eight. Should I talk about something? Okay. Yes. Okay. It's like a half and half thing. Okay. I'm just going to go with the cards with what they tell me, okay? With what they tell me through the cards anyway. The star card. Ooh, it's in my lap. I've got it. I'm tied in with the cosmos. You know, like the string theory. I have a massive like rope lasso of truth with the divine. And this is wonderful. This is wonderful. It's like the divine's like, you got me, rather than me throwing the lasso up. It's almost like the stethoscope, the doctor thing, or they're checking on me. That's funny. So there's like there's mutual affections there, basically. It's interesting. So I'm looking to them for the truth, like kind of some kind of diagnosis, some kind of like enlightenment, the truth, because they have never let me down. And they're just checking on me like, are you okay? Are you doing good down there? If not, you know, tug and we'll figure something out for sure. This is excellent. I did not see this coming, but internal, external. Well, obviously it's internal. It landed right in my lap. Okay. So they're saying that I can confidently say, I am now a celebrity. Ooh, that kind of energy. They said that I can comfortably claim that. Yeah. All right. Okay. Verified by. Okay. It is the... I forgot to get the thing down here. It's Pentacles, and it's in reversal. It looks like 8 of Pentacles. 2, 4, 6, 7. It's 7 of Pentacles in reversal, I think. Let me just double check. If so, that's jackpot. Oh my god, it is. Jackpot. What? No, they're saying I'm absolutely right. Jackpot. Okay. That's great. Yeah, it almost feels like juggling like several things. Not rather than like picking from like a hypothetical tree. Do you see? It feels like, you know, but it's like juggling almost. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So maybe there are many things, like this is where a lot of work comes in for me. But it's not like elbow grease work. This is something different, because what she's wearing is almost like something between the freedom of Aurora, the singer artist Aurora, and something as like ballroom as Adele. Do you see? So no elbow grease, no elbow grease here. Okay. All right. What else do you want me to say? Talk about my expanded divine panel of the Infinite Eight. Okay. So some here and then some here. All right. First off, the Magician in reverse, Knight of Cups, and the Sun card in reversal. Okay. Internal, external energy. Internal, external energy. Internal, external energy. Okay. Same, different. Same, different, same. Okay, so these are same, these are different energy. These are all external, okay? So this one is showing me that there's some dark practitioners that have grown quite fond of me. But there's a greater external power that's watching over, like eyes in the sky type of energy, that are keeping an eye on, you know, any misconduct. So they're not going to jump the gun just because a dark practitioner has basically has got the hots for me, wants to wants to romance me. Like there's this white stallion, like I can't see, and a love letter and a wine bottle and grapes, like a picnic here, right here with a bouquet, and yeah, that's what this one is. Rather sweet, but you know, is it like what, like dark practitioner? Are these props, or you know what I mean? Are any of these things like cursed or not cursed, but you know, there's spell work or tied onto them? You know, you just don't know. Okay, on the other side, the Fool card in reverse, the Lover's card in reverse, the Wheel in reverse, the Devil, and 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So these, I think it's kind of like all the same stuff. There's allure. Am I going to be baited into diving into those relationships? The quick answer for this is no. Hell no. Hell no. It's like, it holds me up. Okay? It turns out they're a big flop. It what is it? Holds up my navigation. And so, what I realize is they become more obsessed about my pentacles, my wealth, anything that depicts wealth. So instead of like, some may be interested in the golden eggs, and some just want to steal the goose that lays the golden eggs. That's what we're talking about here. Okay. Want to kind of keep me trapped, you know. And so, Judgment. Judgment's Mojo and Karma's back. Okay, so what do you want to say about that? My expanded divine panel of the Infinite Eight. Do we get one for each side? Yeah. Okay. on the right side. Oh, okay. Okay, just like that. Oh, it's the High Priestess card and Two of Swords. um, so I'm doing half of the work by keeping guarded with what I already know. Like, I'm locked in to my studies. I honor them. Like, I'm in the books. I'm already in the books. So I'm very guarded with even the concept of these energies. They don't even have to come forth. I already am just like that. So there's that. Okay. So judgment doesn't always have to be brought to the divine. It doesn't always have to be escalated. If I already say no, then that's already good. Done deal. And if these energies persist, then I take it up to the divine. I report it to spiritual HR. And if it gets any worse than that, then they'll just take it into their own hands. Okay, it's none of my business from there. And then here on this side, let's see here. Let's say if I do say yes, like, oh, to each their own. They seem harmless. I deserve a little treat. Who's to say that I don't deserve it? Should I treat this energy bias just because, they may come from a different place, a different walk of life? Should I judge them for their background if they display that they're not practicing? That was just history. It's all history. And they just have like the know-how, is that okay? So let's see what happens there. Okay, these ones. Okay, all of them. Okay. Okay, all like that. Oh my goodness, yeah. Oh my god, for real. This is crazy. Okay, so first off, there's the 10 of Wands. Okay, backbreaker. And then there's the 8 of Pentacles. Oh my god, for sure. And then the Tower moment. Yeah, for real. Oh my gosh. I was worried. I was like, what kind of like clusterfuck is going to happen here? Well, it is indeed a clusterfuck, but it surely makes sense. Like the divine will come crashing down onto them. They're going to be struck with so much work, whether that be jail time, community service, like a lot of breaking menial, like hard labor penalties, etc., backbreaking penalties, energy. This is already a lot of work. 8 of Pentacles is like, you have to get to it, step to it. Okay, we know what you're capable of, so we're not just going to give you the standard amount of a lot. We're going to give you what's a lot to you. Okay, so we're going to give you a lot at bare minimum, but what's a lot to you at your level as a dark practitioner? That's going to be a shit ton. You're going to have to become a new expert at handling this shit. That's like 8 years of strife at least, at the bare minimum. Think of these like the strike is coming down. That's pentacle energy. That's year after year after year after year after year after year after year of this stuff. So I think 7 or 8 years is considered a whole cycle, energetic cycle. Yeah, so that's what they're looking at for just one act, one attempt at trying to get to my 10 of Pentacles type of energy, trying to hold me hostage or whatever. Yeah, that's that energy. That's insane. Okay. All right. Anything else that you want to tell me? What should we talk about? Is there anything more on this? Yes? No. Okay. So next topic. Two of Cups in reverse. This too? Okay. All right. Two of Cups in reverse. Internal, external, energy. It's external. Okay. Okay. Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Hermit card in reverse. Okay. So what's happening on the external, are relationships breaking up? They're just not working anymore. And it's come to like the awareness. So there are energies on the outskirts that like I don't even know what their fights are about. It's none of, how do I say it? Not only could I care less, but it's none of my business because I know that these a lot of these energies, when my name is thrown into the batch, it's like for some dumb shit. Like I didn't do anything to um advance, escalate, poison or any of that energy. I just had like a brighter bulb and I came near them and they're like, "Oh, it's kind of looking like everybody had beer goggles, you know what I mean? Like them two, they had beer goggles or whatever partnership that was, whether romantic or not. People were living in beer goggleville. And so like right now people think I have like great complexion or whatever. So when you turn on the bulb and you see my face for real, it's quite different, you know. You see, it's kind of different. You see, there's a little bobby. There's a thing right there. There's a thing right there. What else? See, there's a thingy right there. That is forever. It's there. Ever since I got that bulb thingy, that showed up. But you see, you know what I mean? I don't like the light in my face like that, so we ain't doing that. I don't get paid enough. It's not good for my health. Like, so oh, thanks. But you know, if my divine collective, who made the cut, who made the final cut in my favor, um, uh, experiences this, it's the same shit. It's the same formula. When you come in with a brighter bulb to any type of partnership, it's going to like awaken, like shake some shiz up. Like, I thought you were this, I thought you were that, what? And of course, people tend to be attracted to the brighter scope, you know. So anyway, it's like they don't want to put any more work. They realize they don't want to put any more work into this. It's already broken, whatever it is, and it's this almost is like that's history. Thanks. But there's that. Okay. So Judgment's Mojo. Judgment's Mojo is Judgment has its own rays and auras of light, and so we don't have to do very much for Judgment to take over. I mean, Judgment isn't just like coming from like a singular body. That's the awareness also that's done within our own plane, within our own world. So there's these Two of Cups, you know, partnership energies that are falling apart that are also coming into the awareness and also judgment of how things truly are. And it's like what is it? What's that? What is that? G.I. Joe. Knowing is half the battle, you know, that kind of energy. So we've already taken care of a portion of Judgment, and so Judgment is just like in the major arcana is more so like the enactment. So It's the tower moment going like the tower moment's heyday. The tower moment's big like moment. It's where the tower moment becomes the star. For sure. So karma's mojo. Well, mojo is supposed to be like, let's say, or karma's bag. Could be filled with tricks. It could be, surprises. Karma's bag is supposed to be a positively projected thing. So, I can't feel bad about entering into lives and then there's, chaos after, more chaos than usual, because I think all parties eventually, like if not immediately, they eventually find out that that was the best thing for them. Because can you imagine going through years and years of your life doing the same like bullshit? There's more in store for everyone. So there's that. All right, clarified by 3 cards. Okay, all upright. This is 21. That's the world card. Okay. Ace of Pentacles right over that, and 10 of Swords. Oh my gosh, that is insane. How intense is that? That is freaking intense. This is hitting the nail. This is absolute bullseye energy. After what we had discussed, like it's killing it in the name of growth, in the name of just ending it, because that ending is leading to a huge like one up beginning. But it's like it's a huge kill. Like if this was the Hunger Games and you just had one kill to last you throughout, like, you and your family for the season, it wouldn't just be the season, it would be a year and a half plus some extra change. It's a big kill. Yeah. So that would ensure safety and livelihood, basically, with barely nothing to work on. Yeah, that's insane. That's intense. Yeah. And this is usually like it's a bilateral thing, but usually it's the causation more so on one side than the other. If you see it like overlaid here. Like all the magic is now like it's gone. It's really gone. I mean, for this union, the magic itself can be transmuted elsewhere, but it has to be broken up. It has to be dismantled in order for the pieces to be reallotted and made of something again. Yeah, that's insane. All right, so Judgment's Mojo and Karma's bag. Okay. Anything more? Okay. Nope. New topic. Oh. How do I do this? Okay. Oopsie. I'm gonna put on a little lipstick just cause I feel like it. I don't think I'm gonna do too many theatrics today. Yeah, I just feel a little chill. Okay. I feel better about that now. All right. Okay, what else do you want me to talk about? My expanded divine panel of the infinite 8. Look, I made look, I made some kind of progress, practical progress. That's funny. 8 of Swords. Okay, I'm gonna put this one back up because I'm not doing that right now on the live readings. Okay, 8 of Swords. Feeling trapped. Okay, but I can get myself out of it. It's just an illusion. 1, 2, 3, 4 swords. Unhealed energy? Thoughts. So these are other people's projections. You see 4 of Swords in the form of crows here. So those are like thought forms. Like, I'll give you something to think about, give you something to chew on. That's the 4 of Swords, like when it's containing externals. And so crows or any bird usually uses, gosh, anything they can find in order to make a nest. And so it looks like the whole thing with the golden goose type, or the egg, I mean, the goose that lays the golden eggs, there's those projections, okay? And so that's just a reminder that it's all illusions. And even though I can sense it, even though there's a reality of someone trying to project this or that, it's almost as though so if you give so much weight to what other people how other people project their power, it disempowers one's own. And so I think that's how anybody, including myself, has fallen victim to those energies. But if you don't give any consent towards that, and I think I've become more experienced to know that I just, it's not just a means of I don't have to believe it. It's I've learned to use and assess my power accordingly. How to integrate what I know, and without anybody telling me. Yeah, for sure. And so it's being back in your own body. So 8 of Swords. Okay, what do they want me to talk about? Okay, that's the first impression. It is 9 of Pentacles, I think. Right here. Yeah, it's 9 of Pentacles. It's my own garden. It's laid back. Oh, thanks. Thanks. And so here, I'm more than okay. I'm good. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing chats. I forgot. Okay. So 9 of Pentacles. This is, yeah, I'm doing exactly what I should be doing. This is a realm of independence. It's oh, okay. So looking at this, the 9 of Pentacles laid back over here. This is my energetic. And being on the threshold between two worlds. I'm mostly here. I'm chilling out over here. And it's noticing the impressions here. And it's like, oh, are you good over there? Are you guys good over there with that illusion, that hologram of me that you got over there? Like, let me go ahead and just like playing along like it's Ken and Barbie type of energy. So they're saying that I'm doing really, really well with, like, if this is a progress report time, they're saying I'm doing just exceedingly well. Like, I'm making playtime out of it, basically, with any kind of like pokes, jabs, or any type of confusion. I'm not adding to that batch. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. That's great. That's great. Okay. Anything more? 2:40 a.m. Oh my goodness. This okay, this the topper is 6 of Cups. Look, earning me some some likes, subscribes, and follows. Followers. I don't know. It's exposure to kin, and this is well developed energy. This is the 2 of Cups threefold, so partnerships that like are a charm, like third time's a charm, first time's a charm, second time's a charm, and third time is like the bomb. You see the golden retriever over time grows together. So and here a good judge. I thought it was the Queen of Swords, but it's actually Justice. um just inverted to that. 6 of Swords in reversal, inverted towards that. The calm, like, calm down. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna get you. Justice. And then Queen of Pentacles in reversal, inverted. So this is what is this? A contribution oh, a huge like investment, a huge personal investment. Like, instead of like conducting business kind of energy, this is like a day off, meaning a hiatus from money making stuff. This is more like I'm investing in long-term resources, which means myself. I'm taking care of myself, my family, etc. I'm feeling the holidays as much as I possibly can. um and long-term relationships on the externals. Yeah, so just calm and chill. Everybody's calm and chill here. um yeah, this is very good. So when when you reach a calm state, you realize that life is not a life is but a dream, or I don't know. Life is not really a huge gamble, because like you win some, you lose some. You realize that in the end, okay? And having to struggle to get them all, win them all, is self-defeating. So that's this is looking really good, actually. Okay. All right, clarifier to this energy. So the gifts unlocked here is justice is coming through for me. Remember the bald eagle in whatever cards I did? I think it's the vice versa tarot, and I don't know, something else. But gifts unlocked is not just the paradigm shift that naturally happens in keeping myself, like, keeping like having a sense of humor with everything, even the confusion. Like, I can't automatically think that right off the bat that people are trying to like frig me over, or or like trying to harvest from my collective. Like, I don't always have to be on guard like mama bear being like mama grizzly bear. I don't always have to be like that. I can give the benefit of the doubt, like my true inner child, like ants checks like the, I don't know, the door or whatnot. They don't necessarily have to answer it, but it's like, it's just like that kind of energy. Someone's here. So I don't want to go through everything that every point that was made, but it's basically saying that I can the gifts unlocked for me are the practice, the evidence, the live evidence that I can navigate through these domestic and weird and odd occult uh you know um experiences. I can navigate through them really well. And so, like, what are these resources, bestowed upon us if we don't know how to integrate them or when to? So I'm doing a beautiful badass job doing it. Okay. um Along with the status of star, like that's considered fame in several arenas. And yeah, that's great. Okay, so justice coming through. It's yeah, if you want to get to her, you're gonna have to get through me. That kind of energy. And it echoes and echoes and echoes. Like in is it X-Men Marvel? The I think he's a bad guy, but he like has a sonar thing and it goes louder and louder and louder. Is it Cyclops? I don't remember. Anyway, Four of Cups in reversal. Um Taking Spirit's cup, just going with it. Like, okay, this is Indiana Jones assessing all of the cups there. It's like that one's the Holy Grail. It's I don't think it's just a matter of logic, but that's what's conveyed in the series. Like in that scene, um, in his mind, you can see that there's a process of elimination happening. Like the truth holders are not going to waste. I don't know, economical. Okay, um, you can see their value set based on um how, like, what their conception of wealth is. And so he picks the right cup. So there's that. All right, I feel like that's it for right now. Yes, takeaways time. Okay, takeaways time. Okay, 2 for my super duper super duper divine collective that made the final cut for me. Okay, 2. First one. Okay. So, first takeaway. Death in reverse. Feels like there's another card. Yeah. 8 of Wands in reverse. I think it's quiet time. It's almost like shut-eye time, where or is there like a real like passing over? No, no. This is this is um this is a quiet time because this is like more practical than you think. But it's like a game changer. Like like alternating your shoes. That's how you keep them fresh and new. Like you've had these shoes for like all of these shoes for the longest time. How do you do that? Well, you don't wear them day after day after day after day after day. So there's like a changeover on that, or like changing your purse for different purpose. There, it's something to that effect in which it is quite purposeful. But this is also like shut eye almost, like putting a baby to sleep, or elementary kid to sleep, because like the messages are supposed to come to you more intimately, um like one-to-one energy, not necessarily through hearsay, not through your fellow psychics. The it's just a brief moment, really, to engage in that. I mean, like, it's, how do I say it? This is for as long um as needed, but how do I say it? Once you see, okay, once you get your downloads, okay, your personal messages, um it's okay to frequent back to your fellow psychics, but those fellow psychics are not supposed to give you anything new. Okay, if it doesn't match, it doesn't match, it's not yours. It's more like words of confirmation, or words of accolades, not anything else. Okay, you get the new news, you get it. Okay, um yeah, your most customized directives will come from them. Yeah, it's yeah, that's interesting. It's, yes, it's surrounding you. Do you see like the pink, and then the pink over here? This is a minor arcana. This is a major arcana. Do you see, like, that's pretty insane. That's, even when I part them out a bit, it's still very much a color match. All right, clarified by this one. Okay. It's the medicine wheel, or the wheel of fortune or destiny, with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you should have absolute confidence in all of this. Um, mhm. So this is more of like nature time, because you see the reflection there. Like, get caught up in it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So honoring that is like you're gonna be right on target. You see. Yeah. So that's for you, your first takeaway. Your second takeaway is like that. If you don't know your next move, that'll like, they'll guide you. Second takeaway, Hanged Man. Objectivity, detach. They're saying it's detachment this time. And something like yoga for you would be a good thing. So if you're considering that, if you've yeah, if you've already done it before, you're on the right track. Again, this is supposed to be confirmation for you. Yeah, definitely. That was a nice burp. Yeah. Um yeah, because you've broken from the strings. Like the Eight of Swords, like feeling like trapped. I just noticed, like, out of all the times that I've received this, look, you know, that's crazy. That is so crazy. So you have detached from the matrix of other people's, like, hexes, spellworks, whatever. And so some of you can. and may also realize that you can learn other languages, like historic languages, like hieroglyphics, like that might come naturally to you, or even light language. That's just for that's for some of you. All right, clarifier for that is. And also with stretching, you're going to notice, like, if you're trying to do like weight loss or whatever, like change your body, you're going to see that you're becoming more lean as well. So you might be very pleased with that. Extroverted. 8 of Cups. Extroverted in reversal. So there's a huge comeback. Glow up. A huge glow up. Yeah, the huge glow up here is not like just aesthetics. It's more so in your abilities. You see, oh my gosh, the way it's laid down here. Look. Look at that. Uh-huh. Yeah. But I think it's going to be most impressive to you. Like, I didn't know I could do that, you know. That's fucking awesome. All right. Congrats. It's wonderful. Okay. All right. So, all right. Should I get one for my upcoming partner in peace and quiet? Yes? No. Yes? 1, 2, 1. Starting this. Somebody's trying to, I don't know, crack into my crown chakra. What's all that about? They're trying to get nosy with my partner in peace and quiet. That's you don't want to do that. I'm just warning you. You don't want to do that. Okay. Just saying. Okay. All right. So one. Okay, starting with this. Okay. Okay. 7 of Cups in reverse. Definitely a chosen. Like a lot of contemplation went into this one. For specifics. Clarify it by. Wait a minute. So does that mean that they were chosen, or they were chosen? Okay. It's a magician extroverted. Yeah, it was a tough decision. There's like a huge process of elimination going on over here. Yeah. They were done in phases. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's for you. Okay. Are they a practice? They're also a practitioner, but upright and very good causes. Like they have donated their services, their talents to like a lot of causes. Good causes. Interesting. Okay. That's wonderful. Okay, so my 3 takeaways are: first one, Extroverted, 2 of Swords, extroverted in reversal. So, very much unblocked, like, go type of energy. Like, you're free. The path is open for you, Tina. Oh, gatekeepers have opened the gates for me. Clear open. Okay. Somebody obviously had some feelings about that. It burst somebody's bubble. That's what it was. Okay. Oh, it's the moon card for sure. Yeah, I've manifested that. I manifested that for sure. Yeah. Yeah, look, I already know. Look it's on her face, like the moon card. I'm like, I already know. Um, yeah. That's interesting. Um Yay. And I think it's mostly done because of my vocalizations. Um, yeah, very much. And they put some thought into that too. A lot of thought into it. I kind of, yeah, definitely. And very much aligned with me. That's why I think they have opened the gates. Okay, second takeaway. My second takeaway. Okay. The Empress in reverse. That's internal. And just kind of like stand back. I gotta open the gates. They're big freaking gates, okay? You are only present for like when we open them just like a bit. Now we're opening them wide. So like these are big gates, Tina. So okay. Okay, fine. All right. Clarifying that. The Knight of Swords? The Knight of Swords. It's fast. Oh, yeah. That's why they're saying stand back. Like, stand back, Tina. Like, these are not just like... they're not that. They're not... I know the gates are ancient and they're old like that, but these, like, swing, like... Oh, like, Prince Ali, fabulous, he, Ali, you know, when I stretch open like that. Yeah, so I don't know how it's the stand back. I don't know. I don't know what that means overlaid over here, but it's fast moving. Oh, okay. Look, we just got through with the moon card. But look, the earth baby. The I got a baby in my tummy. And then like the lines, where are the lines? The dotted lines pointing to this moon card. Yeah. So is it like that or like that? Oh, we had it like that. Okay. So it's standing on business. Like others are standing on business with me too. Like these gatekeepers are like, yep, she's got it. She's got it right on point. Oh my God, that's crazy. This is crazy. Prince Ali, fabulous. That's funny. Okay, my third takeaway. I actually liked it. Hold on, man. Yeah. 7 of Wands, extroverted. Yeah, huge advantage here. Yeah, like, and like, I have my own bubble. Like, a huge, like, you know when they say, like, aura farming? It kind of feels like that. Look. But I'm not, these, like, these are, you know what I mean? Like, they're contributing, like, this, like, auric field of, like, safety, around me. They are. Instead of like Death Eaters, these are reverse Death Eaters. Do you understand? This is insane. This is weird. Um, So it's, remember like back in the day when there were it's very toxic, but the plastic like bubble things with the straw and you would just make bubbles. It's not bubble gum, but like it had that very chemical smell, plastic smell, I don't know. But they don't have that anymore. And then you close it off and then it's like you play with this bubble, whatever. Anyway, it's a reverse, death eating. Um that's interesting. They're saying because I would need it. I could use it is what they're saying. This is kind of like yeah, this is how celebrities really make it, actually. um Renowned celebrities, when they are celebrated. So I don't get that like bullshit around here, and like, like certain sleeping spells, or like that bloated stuff, or like certain attacks. I will be um protected from that even further. That's crazy. That's kind of like the golden child, sitting on this thing right here. It came in extroverted, didn't it? Yeah, I think so. Oh, I was gonna say, I like it. I actually liked it when there was less, technology around, because movies were a lot more memorable. When you didn't have. Well, I didn't grow up with cable at all, so there were only like a few select. That's how I came to know I Love Lucy so much, or certain things that were on public broadcasting. And so I don't feel like I went without. um but like movies, like I said, were a lot more memorable because of that. So anyway, clarifier. um do, 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 do. um Okay, so 7 of Wands, my third takeaway, extroverted, clarified by. Um, no, I'm putting this back, right? Yes, I can. It's Page of Swords in reverse. Just because there's like bullshitters on here again, so. Interruptions. Okay. Exchange for 2 of Cups. Look, I have some out with the bullshit and allow, there's other energies that want to be here, that belong more in this category than anyone, that's doesn't have anything really to add. So anyway, these are great partnerships. This is really excellent. So this isn't like a fake. This isn't like, oh, I'm talking bigger than what it is. No, this is true. Like that. Extroverted. Very well celebrated. Great partnerships. It's agreeable. It's more than agreeable. This is joyous. This is like celebration without going extra. This is celebration on a day-to-day. Every time you see each other, like it. That's your immediate +1, like on a day-to-day. Yeah. This is interesting. Yeah. You see how it's centered here? Wait. One representing me, one representing the others, basically. It's, this is excellent. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, I forgot to check the bottoms and the tops. This is goes for all those who had takeaways. Bottom of the deck, the world card. That's Judgment on the finality. So Judgment's Mojo and Karma's bag. Okay. Um, this feels good. Like it comes full circle. This is a lot more elevated, and it's like alien technology, extraterrestrial, and even angelic energies, like other dimensions. I'm saying it touches on other dimensions in its totality. Looking at the sacred geometry in each. Um, so this is like the scientific version of an elemental. Like, oh, it all makes sense. Okay. So nobody has to be really like whimsy in order to really get it. Top of the deck, King of Cups. So this is achievements and looking out for at primary base. I have to not just feel good about myself, but um, I have to look out for my health and wellness. And it's like, I'm doing good. I'm doing a lot better. Yeah. Okay. So bottom of this one is Page of Cups, upright. So bringing the vibe. So from Page of Cups to King of Cups, the King of Cups will is obviously the maturation of the cycle of like intuitive bodies, like and how do I say it? The revolutions of the cup suit. So let me see here. Okay, so then the top of this is also Seven of Wands. The advantage. So naturally, like levity. Oops. Levity at bare minimum. You see it, Five of Pentacles. Like they're saying, levity resourcefully alleviates. Gives one the upper hand. For sure. Oh, I want to see. This is the bottom. This is the top. Okay, so this one is the bottom. Seven. Sorry, the world card. Which one is the bottom? Okay. Not bad. Not bad. This is a very like a happy spirit. So like when you go through a revolution and complete it, this is almost like death, but I feel good. This is seeing the light, never losing the light. And so there's like the inner child is so sweet and safe. They're like, oh, okay, on to the next kind of energy. Let's go. I just saw something, that kind of energy. And then the top of the deck for this King of Cups with the Seven of Swords here. Are we doing it like that? Yeah. Seven of Wands here. Oh, okay. So the King of Cups is also very intuitive, often psychic. But it's like it's in this energy is more aligned in knowing, like, first things first. I got to take care of myself first. And so because of that, there's like how do I say this? It's a great listener as well. So very tapped in. And so this is being kind of like shelf ready, and in alignment, being that the world card, like completing, like you're onto something here. And so the ships are coming in, but there's a lot. There's only one captured here. And so there's so many, it's almost like fleets are coming in. you know, and you have to be a lot more decisive and more aligned, and in order to not become a yes man and like lose your health again, lose your sanity. So there's something about that there, and this gives the upper hand to discernment on the ships that come in, because you become more of an attractive vessel, device, resource, for incoming opportunities. That's you know, for all that have takeaways. Okay. All right, that's it for now. Thanks very much for all donations provided in and of light and love that reciprocate equally and therefore abundantly. But now that this reading is officially over, I call back all my power, energy, essence, gifts, strength, properties, passions, pursuits from those that call upon, cast, generate, bring, magnify, multiply, or any variation thereof, the aforementioned ill will, intent, thought form, pattern, and or entity, to pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit for cleansings, for blessings, for reformatting, for love and light energy, and to be refortified in me, only me, hassle free, no doubt, no attachment, except for all bonus points included. Thanks so much. All right. Well, yeah, that's it for now. All right. Upon closing the portals in these readings, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with a sequence of rollout. In light and love, I close the portals in these readings now.